Hello on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome to another episode of my Lord of the Rings online Let's Play series. This is Kingdoms of Rod update. It is Yule, and that means I will be doing Yule Festival activities. Also, it's past time I log into some of my alt characters. I don't think I've even logged on to them, but maybe once since doing the server migration. It's good to check everything's in order, and I don't even remember exactly where things were in terms of inventory management with those characters and such. But yeah, then they can do the Yule festivities too. Yeah, I know it's not the most exciting stuff, but I can promise it will pay off in terms of faster progression later. The Yule Festival is quite good for advancing your character's progression. And I'm sure some of you want to see the higher level progression more than the lower level currently. Um, uh, it's just 50 virtue XP. I'll spend that. Yep, yep. Sold a lot of the task items at those very high prices, and some of the armor. I was outbid for that. I did not sell the carapace, black and filth, or some more of the broken daggers, but there's quite a market for it, so I'll put this back up on the auction house. Pop over the vault to store this potion. The minor potions scale with level, so they'll be far more useful when I'm at much higher level. Um, hmm. I don't know if this is ideal. This might be a little high. Just trying to get rid of this stuff. Generally speaking, you got to sell bigger chunks at lower prices. So, buy now. uh, That's why I'm saying the buyout price and the initial price very close to each other. I don't know why people don't seem to buy the carapace as much. Maybe it's a psychological thing, but I'll set the price a little lower than that. I got some hatchets here. Boom. 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 I'm being kind of careless about the prices I set, but just trying to get the stuff up and not spend all your guys' time staring at, stuff going to the market. So, keen of edge instead of haft are all the weapons that shall pass in these halls. Right. Sorry. The cough. So hopefully the stream is stable, and fewer drop frames than before. Change some network settings that hopefully make things a little better now. Including manually setting the bitrate instead of setting it to auto and just saying it just high enough to get 1080p. You shouldn't need to set any higher than that. It won't actually give higher quality. Don't have the... Really? Figured that would stack with some of the stuff already. It's not. Boom. That's nuts. Resin not. This is rock salt. I should have some of that around. Hmm. I don't know. Foods up here. Do I have anything else? It's just, well, the steak and kidney pies. Cool. I should definitely use up some of those foods, do some skirmishes. I will probably do the seasonal instance stuff. Alright. Hold on to all this for now. The 5th gear. Yeah, later. For now, 2 seasonal instances. Just notice the caged beasties there. They let you ride a horse in here. Usually you can't use horses inside, but this is such a massive space. A lot of places you can only use goats, like Moria. I should eventually try and get a goat with better traits. Let's see. I've just got a little extra steed. All my characters, I think. I forget if I had to run down to Cardolan to get that, or if they got it by default after one character did. I don't think elks can be used underground, but the antlers get in the way. So yeah, I go for a horse, but I should try and get a goat. One of my alts actually has a goat with stats that are identical to this, which goats are better because they can be used to Moria. I just haven't managed to get another one. It was from the treasure hunt. Someday. Anyways, to Winterhome. Treasure waiting goat is what it is. I think it's my metalsmith, my armorsmith has that, which armorsmiths remain relevant longer than weaponsmiths, so yeah, that character I'll use for a while. I may even take him to Moria eventually. Get him legendary equipment. It's my human. My high elf character, on the other hand, I'll eventually retire and probably place with another high elf because high elves move around faster out of combat, so they're quicker to level and such. Should turn up the volume. Boom. There's the daily. The Spirit of Yule. Yep. There's no the snowballs, perfect snowballs right now. Is that cooldown? I don't even see it. Maybe you can only do it a few times. No, here it is. Season of Virtue. All right. So, Yule Festival tokens to. There we go. This also counts as the daily, I think. Maybe not. Guess not. So leveling up Justice, Virtue. I cannot remember. Also, this is configuration number 1. Oh, my character is leveled up. Need to create an alternate configuration. Probably lead the charge. Fight aggressively. There's also Hands of Healing if a party needs more healers. Captains are flexible. They can meet whatever need a party has, which encourages them to, join fellowships. Captains should always be in demand in fellowships because they can fit any role. They can be off tank, off healer, or off DPS. They're never quite as good as a specialized character. But, they're more durable. Healers, normal. They're tankier, DPS, normal. So it leads to a balanced party as long as the character knows how to play them appropriately and take some of the damages and off DPS or healers so that the tanks don't get overwhelmed. Unwavering. Being hit reduces the cooldown whilst in all captain classes can do some healing. Last Stand is very nice because it makes it so your character can't die while it's active, while inspiring your Psalm Brother. The rest of your fellowship also gains a small boon. Doesn't say how much. Brother's Keeper. When some Brother's protection expires, gain some of your allies' threat. Uh, yeah, that's pretty good since this is about tanking. Or incoming healing. Defeat them. That's not good. That good. Only 1 second less. Oh, extra last stand duration too. What's the duration of last stand normally? Duration 7 seconds. Oh, unwavering. The cooldown reduction is garbage. But the increase in duration from 7 to 10 seconds is very good. So unwavering is definitely the way to go. Right. This can set up a second configuration. These are the things that inherently come with grabbing each spec series, although you can cross spec. Partial blocks, parries, and baits grant a defeated event. Battle ready threat multiplier. Sure strike will bestow on guard to the fellowship when used. Hammer strike, yeah, it's probably worth actually cross specking a little into Leaderman, but this is your main spec. Let's see. Attack duration, melee damage, deafening shouts. I should probably mess with this while I'm. It actually swapped out whatever was here for Shadow Summon. Extremely powerful melee attack. Wait, that was. What was there? I don't remember. I'll continue working on that spec while I'm waiting for the eating contest. Is that thing? Takes a moment. Or the theater. Yeah, theater performance. It's fairly passive. All right. You can also grab some of the healing. Critical events increase your melee damage. It's not defeated events, it's critical events. So yeah, react to battle. Increases damage of devastating blow, light of Elendil, pricing attack, and riding cry. Increases critical chance at max rank. Alright, so 84 to 112. Battle shout. Oh, that's routing cry. 103 to 138. Apply a point to that. 107 to 1. It's just a small buff. Okay. Extra damage, extra crit chance. This is a DPS thing. Probably want at least a point and reduced attack duration. Light type damage that comes from Battle Shout, Routing Cry, Shadow's Lament. Oh, yeah, Shadow's Lament does a lot of damage. Probably actually want a greater attack duration reduction. Extra crit damage is only relevant when telling Mark. That just 3% incoming damage. That's not very good. Like this switch. This causes you gain a lot of healing when the enemy strikes. Noble Mark is much better than telling Mark. Probably want at least a little bit of some of these other things. Critical events increase melee damage. Make them bleed. Hardened heart. Melee skill crit damage. Head into allies. It's fairly large increases in the mitigations from. Let's see. Okay, so it's only 2%. Oh, so this is like 0.2%. It's not very good. Where's make them bleed? Or cutting attack. 13 common damage every second. 10 seconds, so it's 130. Oh yeah, make them bleed is pretty nice. For DPS. Yep. Time of need earns a skill time of need to gain a surge of energy for a short time and puts you in a battle right stand. Increases your damage output for a short time. I'll have to learn how to use this appropriately. Well, for 15 seconds, well, it's still a substantial buff. Also costs a ton of. Oh, it costs morale. I think that's a lot of power. Count display is retyped as doing as a red captain is doing more damage. Blade Brother, to courage. Cool. Penetrating cry, riding cry, attack speed buff. When riding cry consumes a defeated and it briefly gains a fellowship boost attack speed. Oh, that's pretty nice. I think. Grave Wound is still one of my best abilities. Grievous Wounds will buff that. Just need one more point, something below it. Alright, I'll take attack duration buff. Third rank there is pretty good. Grievous Wounds, grave wound damage. And at the highest rank, it causes incoming. It's a very good ability. I've always liked Grave Wound. Okay, impactful blows, two-handed weapon damage. Cool. Snare War increases the damage offense buff. This also does area of effect damage in a lot of it. Yep, definitely want the Standard War, at least a rank of it. And impactful blows is just higher everything damage. Should be able to get either Fellowship of the Blade or Vital Stroke. The final point here. Oh, another level of Make Them Bleed. Should increase the bleed damage also from Grave Wound. Yep. And Vital Stroke. Increased crit magnitude. And at the second rank, reduce cooldown. I really need the second rank for this to pay off. But yeah, at level 34, I'd say this becomes a decent build. Lead the charge. I didn't even cross-spec any. Oh yeah, and as you lacerate, Grave Wound will spread the cutting attack bleed to targets around the captain when using a target with the cutting attack bleed. Shadow's Mint will spread the Grey Wound Bleed to targets around the captain when... I don't know at all how any of that works. Elendil's Boon. Blade of Elendil causes next Shadow's Mint to deal different additional damage. Huh. Increased melee damage. Cutting edge. Cool. Alright, so I got a red and a yellow build. I'm still more familiar with the yellow. There's a short cooldown to swap between these, but now I've got a red build. Still waiting for the theater performance. No dropped frames, and I am 21 minutes in. Of course, this game seems to cause fewer drop frames than some things. Doing a Cell Singularity video before. Still. I guess I'm just gonna want to cut this. This can just be a video mostly on our building a lead the charge spec for this character. Maybe that's interesting. Maybe not. You can see everything went from yellow to red. Some of these things have a yellow and a red version. Like Staring Devour versus Staring War Gallant Display, there's a red and yellow. The yellow version heals the party, the red just does more damage. Alright, well, I'll see you folks later. Take care of each other, be kind to yourselves, and may you always find a guiding star lead home. Adieu. Best luck.